If you want to drive sales from Facebook ads, it's very simple. You need a Facebook advertising funnel. More specifically, you need to use the bulletproof Facebook funnel I'm about to share in this video. I say bulletproof because we at Life Marketing have driven over $272 million in revenue for our clients using Facebook ads, and you don't make results like that happen over and over and over again by just guessing what ad strategies are going to work. You do that by having a Facebook funnel that you know is going to work time and time again for small businesses. So make sure you watch to the very end because I'm sharing the exact same Facebook ad funnel that we use for our clients to drive revenue for them. Let's start out by quickly defining what an ad funnel is, and if you already know, you can use the timestamps below to jump to the next section. A funnel is a game plan on how to move people from being strangers to loyal customers of your brand. Now, if you start Googling ad funnel, sales funnel, marketing funnels, etc., don't get discouraged. I know it can get overwhelming, and a lot of people like to try and overcomplicate the funnel with a million steps, but you don't need all that. I'm going to break the ad funnel down into the 4 basic stages that you truly need, the same 4 stages that we use for our clients. Those 4 stages are awareness, consideration, conversion, and advocacy. Now, this is called a funnel because when you build one out visually, it looks like a funnel. Customers enter in at the top and complete their customer journey at the bottom. So the awareness stage is exactly what it sounds like, customers who are just now becoming aware of your brand. This is also referred to as top of funnel if you've ever heard people say that. Then we have the consideration stage, also sometimes called the engagement stage, and referred to as the middle of funnel audience. These are people who know of your brand and have started to engage with it more. They're starting to take higher intent actions, which we'll talk more about in a minute. Then you have the conversion stage, which is where people buy from you. They convert into a customer here. And most business owners make the mistake of ending their funnel here, but they are missing out on a ton of revenue by doing that. So don't forget to include the 4th stage, advocacy, where you maintain a relationship with your existing customers to either upsell them, maintain their business, and or generate repeat purchases or get referrals from them. These last 2 stages are referred to as the bottom of funnel audiences. So now that you understand the outline of our ad funnel, let's put it into action. We're going to look at the 6 different Facebook ad campaigns, and I'm going to share which Facebook ad campaigns to run at each part of the ad funnel, thus creating your Facebook ad funnel. Starting with the awareness stage, the biggest thing here to remember is that this is where strangers to your brand are entering your funnel. So this is a cold audience of people who have never heard of your brand before. Therefore, you will need to run ads that reflect that. I've seen a lot of business owners come to us saying that they spent like $300 on Facebook ads targeting their ideal customer, but the ads got 0 results. I look at the ads and the ads are like, buy now, discount, limited time only. The problem with that is that you're running conversion stage ads to an awareness stage audience. People seeing those ads for the first time don't know who you are at all. They don't have any trust built in your brand, and you're in their face like, buy from me. So guess what they do? They scroll on. Even if you're implementing best practices that you've seen from our other videos, you're addressing your audience by their needs, their goals, their pain points, you have not built the trust in your brand that is statistically needed to ask for a purchase yet. The only businesses who can get away with asking for the sale at this stage are businesses with an extremely low price point or barrier to purchase. A lot of e-commerce stores, for example, can get away with directly asking for the sale here because people don't usually need to give a ton of thought into whether they want to buy this $10 hair scrunchie they're seeing in a Facebook ad right now or not. In this case, you can run sales ads that send people directly to your website or product page and track purchases because it's a quick impulse buy. But if you sell higher priced products or services, you'll want to run ads to introduce your brand a little bit more first, and more importantly, provide value first. Providing value to a cold audience could include sending traffic to your blog site or a landing page that is content driven, where the point is to provide value in the form of teaching them how to solve a problem that they have or a pain point that they have or how to accomplish a goal that they have. You would do this by using the traffic campaign and then just changing the conversion location on the ad set level under conversion to be website, and change the performance goal to maximize number of landing page views. This way it shows the ad to people who are likely to actually wait for your landing page to load and view it, as opposed to people who are likely to just click the ad and then patiently exit before it loads. If you don't have a blog, you can still provide value for free with Facebook and Instagram posts that you can then boost with the engagement campaign, which optimizes for post engagement, video views, and direct messages. In the awareness stage, we are not looking for sales. We are looking for positive responses like likes, comments, views, and follows, and maybe some website traffic to lay that first foundation of trust. Therefore, any marketing efforts in this stage should reflect those goals. So for this stage, we have the traffic and engagement campaigns, maybe the sales campaign if you have a low price point. Next, we have the consideration stage. People in this stage are no longer strangers to your brand. They are a warm audience of people who are lightly familiar with it. They've seen your Facebook posts, maybe they've checked out your blog or seen a couple of your reels. Now it's time for them to take a deeper, higher intent action or be removed from your funnel so that we filter out people who are not going to convert later. A higher intent action in this case just means something more meaningful than a like or comment on social media. For example, they could give you their email address and sign up for your emails or schedule a no obligation call with you, etc. And when it comes to filtering people out from your funnel, there are usually 3 things that disqualify a lead: lack of budget, wrong geographical location, or wanting something different or outside of what you offer. If you're nurturing a lead that doesn't have the money to pay you, isn't in the area you service, or is ultimately going to be dissatisfied with your product or service because it's not what they wanted to begin with, you're just wasting time and resources now on a lead that was never going to be a good, sustainable, or profitable fit for your business. So while it may feel hard to turn away a potential customer, if you're doing it for one of those 3 reasons, you're actually saving yourself time, money, and probably a headache and bad review later. So the campaigns you can run at this stage to get good leads further invested and bad leads to go away include the leads campaign, the app promotion campaign, and the sales campaign. If you have a squeeze page or landing page specifically designed for collecting leads and contact information, you can send people there with the sales campaign and track how many people from Facebook completed your landing page lead form. Because if you've been running Facebook ads for a while, the sales campaign is basically just the new name for what used to be called the conversion campaign. If you don't have a landing page specifically built for capturing leads, or if you're finding people aren't really responding well to that campaign, you can use Facebook's lead campaign. In this campaign, people can fill out your lead form, all right there within Facebook without ever leaving the platform. The lead's contact info is stored in your Facebook Ads Manager for you to download manually or for you to automate into your CRM. Whichever method you use, make sure you're qualifying and disqualifying leads as much as possible so that only qualified leads are making it to the bottom of your funnel. Qualifying means that you're giving the lead reasonable expectations, telling them exactly what they're going to get from working with you. You're not over-promising and under-delivering. Disqualifying means you're also ruling out if a lead is not fit to be your customer or client, like we talked about earlier. Typically, you do this by asking the right questions in your lead form. If people don't give you the answers that you want, boot them from your sales funnel. For instance, if you specifically service homeowners and offer home gutter repairs, let's say, a question on your lead form could be, do you own your own home? And if the answer is no, I live in an apartment, the relationship can end there. Or if you're a photographer and your lowest tier service is an $8,000 package, the question on your lead form could be, what is your projected budget for photography? And if they say $500, again, the relationship can end there. You don't need to waste labor entertaining leads that are not going to convert. Another way you can filter out bad leads while increasing your qualified leads at the same time is with a great lead magnet. A lead magnet is a piece of content that you give potential customers for free in exchange for their contact information. This way you can start following up with them easier. The lead magnet needs to be 3 things: free to them, valuable to them, and relevant to what you offer. A lot of e-commerce store owners offer a 10% discount on a customer's first purchase in exchange for their email address or phone number. Or in the gutter repairman example, you could offer a free home inspection of their gutters. Photographer could offer their guide or ebook on the best photo locations in the area, etc. But you can see in all of those examples, the lead magnet would be something that's valuable enough to the customer to give you their contact info for it, and you as the business owner know that they are interested in what you sell if they're interested in that lead magnet. Nobody's going to sign up for a 10% off coupon for your site if they don't want anything on your site. An apartment renter is not going to sign up for a free home inspection of their gutters because they don't have their own gutters. That's a call maintenance situation. Person isn't going to give their contact information for the best photo location spots if they have no desire to be photographed anytime soon. Offering a relevant lead magnet ensures that people are going to be interested in what you offer later down the road. So you make this lead magnet and you advertise it in your Facebook ad with either the lead campaign or the sales campaign to collect email addresses and or phone numbers. Just make sure you set it up so that these people receive the lead magnet immediately to their inbox as soon as they submit their information. Not only do you have contact information you can follow up on now, but you have also created a positive exchange with them where you've given them real value that they actually want. This makes them more likely to purchase from you later because they're building that brand trust with you that we talked about earlier. Now, the last campaign that we mentioned for this stage was the app promotions campaign, which optimizes optimizes for app installs and app events. So if the nature of your business is one where you have an app and you want people to install it and or take certain non-purchase actions in it, because remember, we're not asking for the sale just yet, then you can use this campaign to track those. A real life example of this is the food delivery service called Hungry Root. My husband and I started using them recently because it's just the two of us and we wanted healthy meals without overbuying ingredients. Like, I don't need to buy a whole canister of this random spice I'm going to use on this meal one time. Anyway, you can see all the Facebook ads that they're running here, and they have an app which I saw in an ad and downloaded before I ever signed up with them because it was way easier that way to peruse through their meals, add things to cart, see how everything works, see how much everything would cost before I signed up. Now that I am a member, I use their app all the time to swap meals out, pause deliveries for a week if we're going out of town, etc. Not sponsored, by the way, but Hungry Root. If your app is one that can help answer people's questions about your product or service and provide more free value, then consider running this campaign at this stage. All right, moving on to the conversion and advocacy stages, the ones we've all been waiting for. These stages consist of a hot audience because at this point, they've already taken a high intent action with your brand. So this is where you start closing and or upselling them with sales ads. And unlike before in the consideration stage, we are now tracking direct sales on your website with the sales campaign. Or if you're a service-based business, we're tracking client conversions, not just lead conversions. Now, you may be wondering how you continue to target the same people through each stage of the funnel. How do you follow someone from a real video view to an email subscriber to a customer? Every action your audience has taken up to this point can be retargeted. On Facebook and Instagram, your likes, followers, video views, post engagement, website traffic, customers, leads, all of it can be created in a custom audience inside of Facebook Ads Manager to be retargeted, so long as you set up your Facebook pixel on your website at the start of all of this. If some of the people in your retargeting audience already converted a little earlier in the funnel and are currently a client or customer with your company, then you can create a separate audience of those existing clients or recent purchasers to exclude them from your retargeting audience so that you don't waste money delivering ads to people who have already completed the action. Or on the flip side of that, you can deliver new ads exclusively to that audience to upsell them in the advocacy stage. I show you how to set up all of these custom audiences in this video, so I will link that in the description if you need to watch that next. But overall, your bottom of the funnel ads need to be direct. You've educated, provided value, instilled brand trust. Now it's time to ask for the sale or the upsell if they're in the advocacy stage. This is how you build a bulletproof Facebook ad funnel because you're drawing in the right people from the start and positioning your product or service as the industry leader within your niche with valuable content so that when they make a purchase, they purchase from you.